Good afternoon and welcome back to the Little French Homestead. If you are new, welcome. My name is Sherry. So if you're a fan of Southern cuisine and you know that I'm in Florida, you know that dirty rice is a staple down here, and for a good reason. It is a game changer. The combination of flavors and the heartiness of it all, it's just comfort food at its finest. And today, I'm going to be putting my own spin on it with this recipe with some shrimp and sausage. I mean, who doesn't love a good shrimp dish recipe anyway, right? Making dirty rice can be a little tricky, but the recipe makes this so simple because you are using day-old rice. Now, if you remember the other day when I had made my enchiladas, I made some extra rice, and that's what I'm going to be using here. Look at that sizzle. That shrimp looks divine, and I have to tell you, it was. So you're going to season the shrimp with the seafood seasoning to infuse them with flavor. Now remember, we had made this seasoning a few days ago as a part of our meal planning for the week. If you're going to want to heat 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in a large skillet over a medium heat. You're going to cook the shrimp for a couple of minutes on both sides until they are pink and cooked through. You're going to want to remove them and then set them aside. I'm going to link all of these recipes down below with all of this seasoning mixes. Now you want to go ahead and you want to brown your ground beef and some sausage over a medium heat. Once your beef is all browned, you are going to then add your chopped onions, peppers, and minced garlic. Now, if you remember, we had done all of that chopping and prepping, a couple of days ago. So I'm still using all of those onions and all of those peppers. Now, my garlic is the frozen garlic pucks. I have a recipe down below. And I've previously shared them before, but I can again. I got one out. I did forget to thaw them out, so I had put in the microwave for about 30 seconds. You're going to want to go ahead and throw all of that in there, mix it all around, and saute it for about a good 5 minutes. You want to make sure the vegetables are nice and soft. Then you're going to add the seasonings to it. Now, there's a combination of seasonings. They are going to be oregano, thyme, garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, black pepper, and obviously cayenne pepper. Now, if you want a little bit of heat, you want to add some more cayenne. I did not add any, so I left it out completely. Once you've added all of those seasonings, you're going to give them a little bit of mix. Then you're going to add some flour over the mixture. You want to make sure you stir it very well to combine everything. This step helps thicken the dish, and it really brings everything all together. So don't leave out that flour mixture, but you also want to make sure you don't want to taste that flour. If you see there to my right, I have some homemade chicken broth. Now, this is still part of the chicken broth that I had made a couple of months ago. I had frozen it. Now, I did go ahead and thaw this one out into the microwave. As if you remember that last time I missed, I took a nice big bite of that shrimp, and that was absolutely divine. So you're going to want to go ahead. I made sure I heated up my chicken broth. For a pro tip, you don't want to bring down the temperature of your meal that you're cooking by adding in cold liquids. You want to make sure that the liquids are at least hot to maintain that heat level that you want to bring. After you've brought your chicken broth up to a simmer, you want to cook it for about 5 to 7 minutes, allowing the flavors to meld and the broth to thicken just slightly. Now you're going to combine in your rice. You're going to mix that as well a little bit. Simmer for another 5 minutes. You really want to make sure that that rice absorbs also all of those delicious flavors that you just infused into this recipe. After that's going to happen, you're going to gently fold in your cooked shrimp back into your pan. You're going to give it one final stir. Make sure everything is all evenly combined. And you want to go ahead and serve it hot. This end result is a dish that is hearty, flavorful, and just perfect for a weeknight dinner. You've got your protein, your veggies, and your carbs all in one pot. So that's my take on the shrimp sausage dirty rice. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed watching me tackle this recipe, and most importantly, I hope you enjoy making it and devouring it as much as me and my family did. If you give this recipe a try, please let me go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Don't be shy to share your own variations or tips for making your perfect dirty rice. And if you're looking for more delicious recipes, please be sure to check out some of my other videos. Now this here is a good Southern favorite that is sure to please. Thank you for allowing me to come into your home today. If you like this video, please like, share, but most importantly, subscribe and keep on cooking. Bye, y'all.